had such an amazing opportunity that involves a lot of money. Don't ask where I got it. Okay, sunglasses, which is why I'm wearing it, and a little thing that says you're clear to close. Good morning, gang. I just came back from vacation. It's 7:40 a.m. on a Thursday, and we got a busy day starting with an appointment at 8. Let's roll out. Here's the situation today. As I mentioned, it's just before 8. I'm driving to my first appointment, which is 8 to 10 a.m. A client who has a place under contract wanted to have somebody in to schedule carpet replacement or whatever, and they just need me to grant him access. We have a 2-hour window from the people who are going to come and measure, so they could come at 8, they come at 9, they can come at 10. We won't know till we get there, so it's a little bit annoying, but these small things, when you do these for your clients, they appreciate it more than any price reduction you're going to get or any text message you're going to send, any closing gift you're going to get, because it's truly an utter waste of your time, but you're doing it with a smile on your face. And that's what means a lot to them, right? And it's no problem if you're buying a house. It just makes sense. You want to get the carpets replaced before you move in. And all you got to do is go in and make measurements. No problem. I will make it happen. At 10:30, we have a showing for a rental listing I have, which is an investor we closed with just a few weeks ago. And then after that, we're going to the office to get some work done. We have another buyer consult this evening. Plus, a new client just texted me saying they're interested in buying. They always start off with some kind of a question. This one was like, hey, I got a question about the loans, etc., etc. I saw one of your videos, you said this, and that. So it's going great, ladies and gentlemen. Business is booming. All right, folks, we're here at the house. Client's walking up right now, so I'm gonna have to check out with you. Be back soon. Checking in, ladies and gentlemen. It is almost 9. It's 9 a.m. Okay, it's 8:59, whatever. And I'm having a little bit of a problem because my next appointment's at 10:30. And it's 13 minutes away from where I am right now. So I can't go 25 minutes to the office or 20 minutes to my house. I have to be somewhere close by and get some work done. I usually stop at a Starbucks, but in Chicago, they're not allowing dine-in or sitting inside. So I'm going to try this Dunkin' Donuts because I also need Wi-Fi. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to go to a local coffee shop somewhere in the area I'm going to go to, and hopefully they'll let me in so I can get some work done. Okay, so we are in a city called Elgin, which is where my property is, not my property, my client's property. We're looking for this place called Violet's Coffee, and I swear to God, if they don't have Wi-Fi, it's gonna be a problem. All right, my people, so we made it to the coffee shop. It's been a while since I picked up the camera. It is 10 o'clock in the morning now. I've been here for almost an hour. I apologize for not recording, but it's actually a really nice place with nice coffee. Anyhow, reason I didn't record most of this time is because I've been on the phone with another client on this commercial issue, which is a mess. Because it's one thing when you're dealing with people's houses, when you're dealing with people's businesses, oh God, it's a whole another level of emotions. And you got to let people see logic and, just see through some barriers. Anyhow, so you got that done. Now, this rental that we're going to show at 10:30, I have so many leads for this rental. It's just obscene. So I wish there was an agent that would just call me and be like, hey, Aaron, let me take your rental leads, because I'll give them away. Anyhow, so I got to sit here and I got to call all these people. And then the showing's at 10:30 and it's 10:03 a.m. So we may not have enough time to call everybody. I was hoping to look up houses for buyers, but that might not happen either. So we'll see. We're playing it by ear. Okay, so I called all the rental leads. I scheduled the showing for this Saturday. Now it's 10:20, 2021 or something like that. So I got to hurry up and get over to the showing. Oh, I just got the text that the guy's here. So we'll see how that goes. And then I think what I'm going to do between now and then is call my lender and see what's going on, get a progress report on about 2 deals with this lender. One was supposed to be good to go, but now there's another issue. The other one should be good to go today. So the time is 10:47 a.m. The showing for the rental is done. Now we are hopping over to the office, which is about a 25-30 minute drive. Once I get there, the work day will begin, and I'm gonna hold off a lot of my work to when I get there, because I want to do more of showing you what we do as a real estate agent, instead of just be like, hey, here's what I'm gonna do and here's what I'm gonna do. I want to figure out a way to record this conversation with my lender and any other conversation I'm gonna have for the rest of the day. This way, you guys get the most value, and I'm giving you a reason to hit that like button. You see how smooth I came in with it? So make sure you hit that like button if you watch it. And then, of course, leave a comment with your feedback, thoughts. Tell me how your day is going, whatever. I reply to every comment. That's just how I work. And if you're new here, thanks for being here. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Now, let's get to the office. We are here in the office. As you can tell, it's lunchtime. So let me eat. Once I have refueled my body, then I can come back, clock back in, and get to work. And we are back. Lunchtime is not necessarily over, but I'm not gonna finish my salad. I need to get to work. It's 12:37 p.m. and I had such an amazing opportunity that involves a lot of money. Don't ask where I got it, okay? Sunglasses, which is why I'm wearing it, and a little thing that says, you're clear to close. Here's what happened, okay? I have a client, a good friend. We have become great friends now. And I think a month and a half ago when we were looking for properties, I responded in a text some way and he shared it on Instagram, right? I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I'm like, you know what? How do I brighten his day? Because he just got the clear to close, right? And I'm like, how do I, number one, brighten his day? Also get content for myself. So I'm going to send him a little video that says, me preparing to, writing clear to close on the board. And let me take these sunglasses. Oh, that's so much brighter. And then this song's gonna be playing in the background, and then it's gonna let them know. And then the money's in the sky, and it's just floating over me. And of course, we took out the singles because that would be disrespectful. Now, I do need a cameraman, and the cameraman is currently on break. So as soon as they come back from break, we will get that taken care of. In the meantime, let's look up houses for buyers. I was gonna call my lender, but my lender told me they're clear to close. So I don't know what I would be calling him. Oh, there's 2 more reasons I need to call him. So I'll do that later today. I don't feel like doing it now. And one last thing, I got an idea from another realtor. Somebody shared like, hey, look, my friend's realtor got him this. And I was like, oh, that's actually very creative. It was a custom gift. It wasn't like, because I usually get like an Amazon Echo Dot, a home warranty or something like that, right? But I think a custom gift goes a long way because it shows you had to go out of your way to get that custom thing made. So I think from now on, all closing gifts will be custom made. And funny enough, I have a client that makes custom items. So, gonna be calling him right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the video idea is done. You can say, it says, congratulations, the house is yours. And this is actually real money. Not my money, but it is, the idea is done. And maybe I'll put it in the video if I can, with the copyright laws, I never know. But I think it's almost 1 o'clock. I really kind of got carried away with this, but I think the clients will appreciate it. So, just part of the process. Okay, gang, we have switched to the camera on my Mac, so we can call the lender and have a couple of conversations. We're checking on a few updates, and we will see how things are going. And as you all know, I work with just one lender and only one lender, and his name is Rick.
What's going on, big fella?
Hey, if it isn't the man who clears deals.
Clear them and close them, baby.
I love it. I love it. When I was actually going to text you today about what's going on with Matt. And I get that clear to close text. I said, yes, Lord. That was one of the things I was going to call you for today. So that's out. Second one was for, I had a brief convo with Rudy the other day. So I'm still not understanding what the situation is. But just give me an update on what his status is right now.
Yeah, so what happens in a situation where a loan is like 4 months old?
Yeah.
Everything kind of expires. Because, you need new bank statements and you need new... he got his 2020 tax return as personal, but he's got to forward me his 2020 business as well because his business flows into his personal. So it's done. He just hasn't sent it to me yet. He reached out to his accountant.
Okay.
So it kind of just has to go back into the underwriter, has to kind of relook at it because it's so old. Not that it's a new underwrite, but it's kind of an amended underwrite.
And then the last thing I want to check on is, because he's really serious, getting real serious about this move. Any word on what he got approved for, so we know what price point?
Let me talk to my manager on that, and I'll see if I can get you a letter here soon.
Perfect.
ASAP.
Perfect.
Right?
Perfect. And that's it. That's a little conversation with the lender. I don't know how much of it I cut out or didn't cut out if you're watching this in the actual video, but that is what it is. Let's switch the cameras real quick. Checking in again. It is 4:25 p.m. There's been a huge gap in the vlog today, and I apologize if I'm not getting all the proper juicy footage here. But what's going on now is I'm still looking up houses for buyers because it's a lot of buyers. And I think I found something that four clients would love to have. So now I have to send it to all 4 of them. I can't just send it to one of them. Even though one of them is my best friend. I have to be even.
No.
And you gotta ride that line like that. Okay, we are back. It is 5:15. Buyer consults at 5:30. You guys remember, I like to do the bottle of water just to make it seem like I am prepared, because I am prepared. Just like last week's vlog. And I like sharing where these clients are coming from every single time there's a new client. So this specific client actually found me somewhere on the internet. I think some of my videos, she watched some of my videos, liked what she saw, and then she went on my website, filled out a lead form, and poof, here we are. And you really never know who's watching and where you're gonna get the business from. So that's why making content is so great, and it's a very passive way of getting business. For example, I'll make the video, let's say 3 weeks ago, right? Somebody may have watched it and remembers me for that video, but won't call me for like however long, 6 months, 3 months, but you don't know that while it's happening, right? And then all of a sudden, these videos you made from like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, they start piling on, and now you're getting business. So that's how, generating leads from social media works. It requires tremendous patience, ladies and gentlemen, tremendous patience, which I don't have, which is why I keep losing focus on it. But that being said, we're gonna get ready to go. We're gonna get everything set up, and then I'm gonna check in with you after the buyer consult. So I just got off the phone with another client of mine because I wanna do these custom closing gifts. I'm in the wrong chair. Custom closing gifts for my clients, right? Maybe something cute, but it has their names on it. It's got something to do with the home, but it doesn't have my name on it, right? So they can put it somewhere, etc., etc. So I want to do that, and I know one of my clients actually makes custom clothing, mugs, you name it, they make it. So I'm like, why not give the business to people who give me business? So always spread the love. Think of your clients first, then outside the box. That being said, we are ready to rock and roll. We are waiting for the new client to walk in, and she is pre-approved and ready to go. And on that topic, they teach you in real estate, don't meet with them until they're pre-approved. If they're not pre-approved, they're not a serious buyer. Okay, that's true, but once you do a few transactions, you really quickly can recognize who's gonna get approved and who's not gonna get approved. What questions to ask to get an idea of how much they're gonna be approved for, right? So I actually like to meet my buyers. If it's a new client I've never met before, I like to meet them in person at the office first, develop rapport, make sure we're gonna work together, build that trust, and then say, look, here's the process, the procedure, everything. Now we need the pre-approval to make sure that we're going the right direction. And then it's never been a problem. Never been a problem. But when the first time somebody calls you, like, okay, great, so let's get you pre-approved and then we'll meet. It just sounds like, dude, I just have some questions. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Why are you getting me pre-approved? That's the vibe I got, and that is not the vibe that I'm trying to give any of my clients. I'm a very low pressure, relaxed kind of guy. The buyer consultation is officially over, ladies and gentlemen. It was a great situation. So a new client came in, complete stranger, and I think we established a great rapport. We were laughing, joking, and also I was educating at the same time. And that's really when you're gonna get loyal clients, because when you're educating them, teaching them things they never knew, you're an expert, which is what you should be as a real estate agent, and it's incredibly comforting to them to know, like, hey, this guy's telling me all the things, all the mistakes to avoid, some things that even occurred to me to check. Like, for example, I always tell my clients, when you're looking to buy, always thinking about what's gonna happen when you go to sell. So all the things you're worried about when you buy, the next buyer is gonna be worried about, right? So bad layout, small room sizes, just a bad exterior, no garage, things like this, right? What we discussed mostly, they initially came in wanting to flip a property, right? And then after going through the situation, it didn't really make much sense to buy a flip, or it made more sense to go multifamily, buy for themselves, actually move into it, and in a year or two, make the updates they want, and then sell it so we can avoid those capital gains taxes. You don't want to pay them. So that's where that is. And also, we got the clear to close for one of my deals, as you know from earlier today, and I have to schedule the walkthrough. We're going to do the walkthrough on the day of closing, which is, you want to get the walkthrough as close to closing as possible. Because, for example, if we did it this weekend, that's 4 days between closing, and anything happened in those 4 days, we're liable for, right? It is 7:15, so I want to get this work done quickly and get home. I have a lot of text messages to respond to with a lot of different clients. I got to get that done. Might do an Instagram live and then go home. So as you know, if you check the time from this morning, it's going to be about a 12-hour day, and I loved every minute of it. And as I was making this video, I literally got a text message right up here from another buying consultation that has been set up for this Saturday. And that client has been a friend of high school. He was not friend. We were not friends in high school, but I know him and he knew me, right? Maybe had some brief conversations here and there, but over time, as I started posting real estate content and he was interested in real estate, he gravitated towards my page, reached out to me a year and a half ago. I showed him a couple places. It didn't work out, right? Then he just DM'd me saying, hey, I'm looking to buy for myself now. Can you help me out? Buyer consult set Saturday. So loving this game, folks. Loving this game. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I feel like I'm hitting my stride. There's a lot of business coming my way. And I'm trying to keep in mind to not forget about filling that pipeline. So tomorrow's entire goal is content creation. I will be here tomorrow just to make videos. Well, it is 8 o'clock now. I stayed here a lot longer than expected. And I just had to do like 4 client calls, client call, and then respond to a few messages. So that's all done. Now we're gonna go home, we're gonna relax. We're gonna repeat the whole thing over again tomorrow. We have one more call on the way home, which we will take care of later. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next week.